Alright, the richest characters in One Piece. I'm actually going to start from the richest and work my way down because I think the richest character is pretty obvious to everyone. So the richest character in One Piece is Eam / the Celestial Dragons. They collect taxes from every country. They're super powerful. Nobody defies them. It's because they have a shitload of money. They live in a super extravagant palace. They have a bunch of slaves, and they're able to access anything and everything they ever want. It's shown and implied many times throughout the series that the Celestial Dragons have and hoard a majority of the wealth in the entire world. They're a bunch of super rich assholes, but I doubt anyone has more money than them in the entire One Piece world as of right now. It's possible that in history other people had more money or more treasure, but right now we're focusing on the top 5 current richest characters in One Piece. I may do another video on historical richest figures in One Piece, because Roger may have had a shitload of treasure, Rox may have had a shitload of treasure. There's also Captain John, who has the treasure bug he's always looking for. So there was a lot of rich motherfuckers in the past too, so I'll have to investigate that at a later time. The second richest character is Wapol, one of the most annoying characters from the beginning of the series, a total dick. I wonder if that's intentional from Oda, that a lot of the richest and wealthiest characters in One Piece are the biggest assholes. It could align with those theories that Oda hates capitalism. At the beginning of the series, he wasn't that rich. He was a king, so he still had bread, but he wasn't stacked like that. Where Wapol really made his bread was after Luffy whooped his ass. He started eating metal or something, and then he created a new form of metal, and he opened a toy shop, and he became a billionaire from selling these metal toys. And it wasn't just selling the toys, it turned out that the metal was really useful and really valuable. And he became a billionaire, became a king again, made his way back into the Reverie, back into the world government's, list of allied nations. But Oda confirmed that Wapol is stacked up with bread. Wapol is breaded up. He's got bands. That's how he made his way back to the top. As much as I hate Wapol, I gotta respect the fact that he grinded up from zero and made it back to the top again. You just gotta respect that kind of hustler mentality. Number 3, Doflamingo. Doflamingo was known to be getting bread from trafficking the smile fruits, trafficking weapons. Was he the plug on the smile fruits? Or did Kaido own those? He might have been the plug on the smile fruits, but he was a middleman in everything. He was a broker, he had his hands in all the dealings of the underworld. He was getting a lot of bread through these shady dealings. That's how he had a nice palace, a lot of baddies around. And he and his crew were eating good. And that's how he could afford some of the best drip in the entire series. But Doffy had it like that. Free Doffy. And you might assume that Kaido or Big Mom is on this list because they're emperors, and Kaido was the one buying a majority of these weapons from Doffy and buying most of the smiles from Doffy. But the reason Kaido and Big Mom aren't on this list is because I'm assuming Kaido spends the majority of his bread on weapons, on smiles, on uniforms for his crew. He's not just amassing wealth, he's trying to build the world's biggest army. And Big Mom, very similar, except replace weapons with food and replace building the biggest army to building the biggest belly. So with that out of the way, next on the list we have Don Chinjao / Sai, the whole Hoppo army, Hoppo family, and Queen Baby 5, of course, secret best girl. But anyway, the reason they're on this list is because we see their fat ass treasure hoard, the one that was stuck under the ice, the one that Garp made it inaccessible to Don Chinjao, and Luffy helped Don Chinjao be able to open it again. And now Sai can open it too, so he's a rightful heir to that wealth, I think. But that was a ton of gold and treasure. That was a lot of gold and treasure. So I think they deserve to be on this list because who else have we seen flex that much gold and treasure? Right out in the open, but no one can even take it. It's like that sign for the bulletproof glass where they filled it with cash. Nobody could break it. I don't know if anyone knows about that. Anyway, last on the list, Sleeper, but maybe expected, Nami. Nami loves cash. She almost stacked up 100 M's as a young girl. I don't know if Nami was a teen at the beginning of the story, but she was stacking bread. And even since a little girl, she's been getting money. You gotta respect the way that Nami hustled, the way Nami finessed in the streets. She got it out the mud. She's like a harder working version of Cardi B. You might be thinking Nami shouldn't be on this list, but just think about it. We've never seen how much money Nami has, but she always has bread to cop new drip at every single island. She has bread to loan out to the Straw Hats, and all those have to be paid back with interest. And even after all this time, even after the Arlong thing, and she doesn't need the 100 million anymore, Nami is still obsessed with money. And I think you are absolutely fucking tripping if you think Nami hasn't been stashing up bread in the back of the Sunny somewhere. I bet she has been hiding bread in the Sunny. If there are still tangerine trees or clementine trees on the Sunny, I bet that Nami buried them in there just like she did in her home village. Because Nami still loves money too much to not be one of the richest. And at this point, they've been on enough adventures and collected enough loot that I think Nami could easily be in the top 5. Those are my top 5 richest characters in One Piece. Let me know if you agree, disagree, if you think I'm missing any rich characters, if you have any ideas for historical richest characters in One Piece. Let me know. I hope you all have a good day. Peace.